Hey guys, admin here with a review with up video for you. In today's review video, we are finally going to be looking at Shadow High Special Edition Twins Naomi and Veronica Storm Fashion Doll 2-pack. That is a long title, but hey, it's about the dolls themselves right here. You can find them at Target, Amazon, and I believe as well at Walmart for about $69.99 retail price. $69.99, basically $70. We'll go into that in a bit. But for now, we have Naomi Storm and Veronica Storm that we've seen from the Rainbow High series on season 3 right now, about Shadow High, Rainbow Vision, all that. This is our second doll set that we get of twins, since the first one came out around the time series 2 was out with the Devious twins. Still the same concept of box. It is like a trunk set with a handle on top. We don't get those plastic rubber corners, they're just here on the packaging itself. And instead of trunks, we get these paper cutouts. That is mainly just for the box itself. I doubt we'll be able to use it to reuse it, but let me see. In packaging, we have Naomi Storm on this side, where her major on the other side of the packaging says Art Direction Focus. And where we have Veronica Storm here and her bubble, on the other side of packaging, we get her focus is photography. On the back of the box, you do get an art illustration of them, and at the bottom here it reads, "Meet the Storm Sisters. They rule the catwalk and the hallways of Shadow High." That's it, huh? Everything else is still the same thing, but just in different languages. We do get a sticker from YouTube and as well a special edition seal. And as well a barcode that you can scan and see on the website for Rainbow High to get to know the characters a bit more. Now in terms of the price, now I remember the Devious twins that I also reviewed on my YouTube channel, check that out, that they were retailed at, I believe, $49.99, but I also remember that was around late 2020 if I'm not mistaken on the time. I've been seeing a lot of dolls and basically everyday products going up in pricing. I mean, have we not seen guys' prices lately? Like, it's insane. And I guess it's going as well for dolls like we have here. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the price point. I mean, honestly, for me, I just love the twins. So already, right? That I'm like, just want to see in terms of why they scaled it at that price point for these two dolls, even though I already know we're not getting as much accessories as we got from the Devious twins. But one major thing I already noticed is more details in the clothing, more clothing pieces, because with the twins we only got a skirt and a top. So I'm mainly seeing that here as well, but with coats. But let me go ahead and unbox these two girls for a closer look. Okay, so in terms of unboxing, that kind of took me like 5 minutes to get them out of packaging. And in terms of the whole doll stance being like, where would it be? It's literally behind the dolls themselves and also on the side, where, well, let's just get into it. This is Veronica's doll stand and comb, which is kind of like a dark tone purple. Well, still the same doll stand as the other series 1 from Shadow High, with studs all around, including with the comb with an SH right there, and also studs, where these two parts are behind the doll with plastic tags, and this is literally on the side with the comb. So that's where they're hiding it. You know, I have to keep the back of the art illustration, so this is gonna go in storage until I do something with it, because that's just gorgeous. The boxes that I was saying in the packaging it's not real. I mean, you can probably do something if you're really that arts and crafts like that. But this box here does have the warning sign. So if you can cover it up, cover it up. But this is just not really anything, at least for me, to use. For Naomi's doll stand and comb, same exact design as Veronica's, except for Naomi, the plastic, I believe Veronica might be a little bit lighter in purple, and this one's more of a dark tone. If you can see a little bit from the camera, it's like a different shade of purple, just a tad bit. But from afar, honestly, it just looks the same. I want to go ahead and get into a Veronica Storm because of this whole bubble controversy I've been seeing all over Instagram and Facebook, that it can't be removed. I've been seeing some packaging when people were unboxing her that there's some glue on her lips with the gum, but mine didn't have any glue. I was just mainly twisting it and like turning it a bit. As well, I was holding on to this part of the bubble. It kind of looks like two separate parts here from the stick connecting to the big a bubble here. You can tell like there's like a little like separation here. It's like two different parts. So for that, I was mainly just like twisting it. Once I was able to separate it a little more, see more of the stick, I was able to grab onto these two together in order to twist, and it just came off easily like that, still intact. So now we have the hole in her mouth, which to me is a total missed opportunity. I think she would have been perfect if it was just fully closed. I would have liked already I dislike. I would have liked that this would have been like cardboard or like something in terms of the, it would have been stuck in packaging, and then when you're unboxing her, it just becomes this bubble. It's not like something where you can attach to her. That way we don't have that hole. I know there's other dolls in the past, like mainly Monster High dolls, that did have this type of thing to their mouth to make, you know, bubblegum bubbles. But for me, I'd rather it not be that, just because now we have a hole in her mouth. And obviously I'm not going to keep this with her all times, because I do store my dolls a bit differently. I lay them all flat with tissue paper, and I might stack them on top of each other. So I feel like if I were to stack her and then put another doll on top of her, these might break, and I just don't want that happening. So I'm just have to keep her like this and with a hole in her mouth. So yay. We do see her beautiful hair, pigtails. We do see more coloring in her hair, like this teal, like kind of like two different shades of purple, or three, I'm assuming. This might be more of a blue type. Cute bows on the top of her head, and with this spiked out headband. Love her bangs. I've seen some other dolls in the store where their bangs are in need of work, so be on the lookout for that. Cute little earrings, pierced ears, one with an H and one with an S, both bows and with a little pearl. Going into her face, love the freckles, the eyeshadow coloring of the yellow, blue, and pink going on. Beyond gorgeous. Then we have this like bow. I don't know what type of bow this would be. It's not like a proper bow, but I love how distressed it looks, and as well with her matching coat and skirt. So like I think it's like the quilted or like some type of material. It's kind of giving me kind of like the Bella Parker from series 2 vibes, but obviously purple and just more fashion, especially with the sleeves with these like faux feathers. One is kind of already going off, but others are still intact. Her little blazer. We do get this corset top here, an S and an H here, that is just with the see-through plastic strap going on. Love the skirt. Even the pockets are, they're actually functional, I believe. That's a working pocket, and then this as well is a working pocket. She does have 4 buttons going down in the middle, and with a bit of sequins going around the pocket and as well as the bottom of the skirt. Going down to her shoes, it is two separate pieces. It's not an exact like one full shoe. It's kind of like a pleather knee-high socks with this type of a heel. It's separate with spikes on the back. I'm trying to get to her purse. We do see the hands are removable, two-tone colors on the nails of black and pink. And there's even, in the left hand, there's 3 molded on rings. And on her right hand, there's as well 3 molded on rings. With this here, we have a ring handle, spikes at the bottom, this holographic black material fabric that you can open up and use. Continuing on to Naomi Storm's right here, front and center, with her pigtails kind of in the top of her head with all the curls in the back. Same coloring as Veronica in the hair. A good close-up of her face. It looks to me the same coloring of eyeshadow in the eyes, except for in the middle part here on the corners. It is red, kind of like a red orange, and then for Veronica it's like a sky blue color. She does have little shiny glitter lips. It's not like full-on glitter, but there is a bit of it as you see up close on her lips. And as well freckles. Hoop earrings, one of an S and another of H. Going on to the clothing, let's get into the top and skirt, 2 separate pieces with studs going on the side of the top and skirt. Love how we have this like Versace like symbol of the face on the top and also on the skirt. And with the jacket, the coat, studs going on the sleeves and on the middle jacket and even all around and the back. In terms of the shoe, it's all one piece. It's kind of reminding me of what's her name, Natasha's white boots. Not the same material, but in terms of an all one piece boot. It's not 2 separate pieces where it's like a fabric material that just have to roll all the way up to her leg. And the heel part is literally sewn into the fabric. Whereas this part is kind of giving me like a snake print or like a glass type of print. Going on to her clutch here, and with her first with her hands, it is a purple and black coloring, the same design as Veronica, but just 2 different colors. And again, we do see molded on rings on both sets of hands. Going into the clutch here, we do see in the middle shadow high. However, it is kind of like a glove type of purse where you can put your hand in the middle and really hang on to it, with studs going all on the sides here, the buckle on top where you can velcro it open and be able to put items in. Now that we've seen both dolls, in terms of recommending, for the price point, I don't really see why it's priced like that. I mean, I get it in terms of comparing them to the Devious Twins. I do have to compare just because that is one set of twins already. There is a second set of twins that we're getting from Rainbow High, Shadow High, that is released. I would have preferred if they would have been the same price point as $49.99. I mean, in terms of the Devious Twins, what they had going on was that they each had 2 trunks, so in total of 4 trunks. And as well, we got 2 sets of earrings, one that they were wearing, one that was already displayed in the trunk, and 2 sets of shoes, one that the doll was wearing and another that you can switch into. In terms of clothing, obviously the Storm twins nailed it. They are the definition of fashion. I love what they're wearing. But the Devious Twins were just wearing a top and a skirt to make it look like a full-on dress that I didn't like. Overall, really, is the price point. In terms of $69.99, I'm not seeing where they're getting this price point from. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, I've been seeing a lot of like toys, everyday items being raised up in prices that I don't see why. I mean, I get it because, you know, this business and stupid stuff that we don't understand. Well, at least I don't understand. But no, I think I would have just done at least 55, making it $54.99 retail. Cause $69.99, I am not. I mean, I bought it obviously, but I'm obsessed with them. I love them. I think they're cute and gorge. But the pricing I don't get. So in terms of recommending them, I would recommend them if you were to get them on sale. If there is like a coupon that you can use, or you can price match another site. Any way to lower the price. I mean, in terms of it, like I said, I don't think it's a fair price point, but obviously I had to get them because I'm obsessed with shadow high dolls and rainbow high dolls. So duh, that's coming from me. And but overall, will recommend, yes. But I will rework it like that in terms of pricing. For a ranking, obviously, I like to do my rankings when I have more than one doll to review. And for my second favorite, I mean, mind you, both of them are my favorite. I think they both killed it. They slayed it. I love the looks. I love how they are in the series. That's a big part of why I love them. I love me a villain. I love me some Mean Girls. And for the dolls themselves, I think they're a really great match to what they are on the show. I don't remember seeing much coloring in the hair. That kind of threw me off, but in person, like seeing them outside of the box, I love them, and I'm glad it's not as much coloring as I thought it would be. Like, you don't really see much of blue and stuff up close, but like from afar, even like in front, I don't really see that, so that's a big plus. My second favorite, one big part is the hole in her mouth. I don't get it. I don't want it. Will be Veronica Storm. I'm gonna see, because I have found an Instagram video of someone covering up her hole to make it look like, you know, like an actual mouth, that I kind of do want to try doing for her, because I'm not gonna put that bubble in her mouth, because I feel like it's just gonna damage out in terms of storage. So no. But that's the one thing, honestly, that is upsetting for me in terms of Veronica. Everything else I love. My favorite piece of her is her blazer, like the feathers, the nails, even the shoes for me is doing it. I just think she's gorgeous, and I just love her bangs. I think this set works for me. Like, Violet needs to just take notes. And for my number one favorite, it has to go to Naomi. I loved her ever since we first saw them, when they were sabotaging Rainbow High, when he got into their Jeep. That I loved her character, I loved her vibe, I love her character attitude. I just love Naomi, and she slays. I love the outfit. My favorite piece is the coat, the detailing all around, and the coloring of the faux fur. Like, girl. The one dislike I will say for her is a bit of the shoes, but I do see it. It does match to what she does wear on the show. I don't know, maybe just a different type of pattern. I do like the whole concept, but I think this works. Because obviously comparing this to like Natasha boots, this is easier to put on. But I would have chosen just a different type of pattern. But overall, I think she just won gorge. Thank you guys so much for watching this review video. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you going to be getting these two girls? Which one is your favorite, your least favorite? What are your thoughts and comments? Let me know everything down below. Check out all the other videos that I have on the Celebritants YouTube channel about shadow high dolls, rainbow high dolls, LOL OMG dolls, etc. Follow Celebritants on all social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, so on and so forth. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.